Hey there everyone, we need to talk about what happened last night when I was asleep, aka the Dragalia Digest that took place. And if you're normally here for Fire Emblem Heroes content, don't worry, because there's a little bit about that at the end, so you should definitely stick around. This won't be a very long video because this was only a 5-minute digest. It was for the 6th-month anniversary of Dragalia Lost, and wow, was there a lot of stuff that we got hit with. It's actually, if you haven't played Dragalia Lost, it's really great. It's done by Games, who know how to throw a mobile game together. Let me tell you something. But let's just go ahead and get into it. So right off the bat, we're hit with, we had a login bonus that yielded something like 6 free summon tickets or like 7 free summon tickets, something like that. It was the week leading up to the 6th-month anniversary. And then we get hit with this, which is a new login anniversary bonus thing that's taking place for another 10 days. And it includes 3 10-fold vouchers and I think something crazy like 1500 Weirmite, which you also use to summon, which 1500 Weirmite is also a full 10-fold, so technically we're getting 4 free 10-fold summons. Whoa, that's pretty crazy. Then we get hit with this, which is like a Twitter promotion thing that's happening. Dragalia Lost just recently unleashed, I guess, debuted a Twitter account that they had, which Fire Emblem Heroes doesn't actually have like a main English account. So I thought that was interesting, but there's actually something going on right now. Spoilers, it's actually, when I woke up this morning, it was at 12,000, which I think we only needed 10,000 retweets to get something released in-game. So everybody's getting bonus Weirmite because we reached a retweet campaign, which I think Heroes has done something like that in the past. But that's maybe something just worth noting. There are going to be a handful of people who get a free dragon, I guess. So that's pretty cool. Then we have in-game events that are going on. And double speed for recovery, for stamina. We have double rupees, which I desperately need, because if you've ever tried to make a 5-star tier 3 weapon, you know exactly just how quickly rupees go to die, and they die very quickly. Double drops on items for Imperial Onslaught, Elemental Ruins, Dragon Trials, and Avenue of Power. So, I mean, you'd be swimming in crystals and all kinds of good stuff. This is awesome. I'm really glad to see that. Then we got hit with this guy, this Randall guy. Holy jeez. New Gala version Randall, which I'm not a huge fan of Randall, to be honest. I mean, I like him. I like all the characters in Dragalia Lost, honestly. For what little they had to really work with, they really have like made a fully flushed out, feel-good game. And the thing that I really like about Dragalia, maybe a little more so than Fae, is they're very focused on events. They usually run in about 2 events a month, and they typically run 7 to 10 days-ish. But they're adding more. And we'll see in a second here that they're adding 2 current things that are going on. Summoning is just kind of secondary, I feel like, sometimes, which is good. You don't have to summon to do well in the events that are going on, paired with the summoning events that take place, or the showcases, I guess I should clarify. Summoning and showcase, same thing, basically. Or banner, I guess, same thing. So Randall's coming. That's pretty dope. Dream Summon Special. Friends, let me tell you a little something, alright? Do you remember the Fire Emblem Heroes New Year package thing that you could buy for $75? Whew. Dragalia Lost has really good packs for the most part. Their New Year pack was really well balanced. They had a bunch of different varieties, so if you didn't want to get an adventure, you didn't have to. If you didn't want to get the item, you didn't have to. The best one, honestly, was like a free basic dragon merge. It was basically a free dragon merge per the item, and then you also got like some extra stuff as well for $10. That was a sweet deal. All right, let me tell you. This is a special pack that gets you 1 10-fold summon voucher and 1 adventure or dragon of your choice. Free choice. That's a beautiful thing. and Heroes should learn a thing or two from that, because honestly, the choice in Fire Emblem Heroes has kind of been knifed a bit lately, compared to in recent years at least. And then you'll also be getting 1500 Diamantium, which is another 10-fold's worth of Diamantium. If you're not in the know, you can use tickets, Weirmite, and Diamantium. The only thing you can actually buy to summon things is Diamantium. So the Weirmite and the Diamantium are different, but they're used in basically the same way. So then we had a 1.6.0 update. There's a change game speed with button control. You can go at 1 time, 1.5 time, or 2 times speed. It's beautiful for autoplay, and it's a very nice and welcome quality of life addition that we got. There's adventurers can equip 2 Wyrmprints now. That's another nice little thing that we can do. I wish they would maybe bump up the cap that we have for weapons and Wyrmprints. That would be pretty great, because I'm running out of space with all these freaking Wyrmprints. If you've summoned in Dragalia Lost, or if you've seen some of my summoning videos, you know that Wyrmprints run rampant because they have a slightly higher chance of showing up than other things. And yeah, anyway. You can trade for missing materials on the spot, so if you're going to upgrade one of your facilities, you can just tap on the item, and then you can automatically do it. You could do this through Treasure Trade already, but you had to exit out the menu, go to a different menu. This just lets you do it all in one spot. Again, very, very nice quality of life adjustment. Very happy that we got that. Set room conditions for co-op play. Another beautiful thing. Instead of people having to spam nope at you, and you know, it feels. I feel like that's some kind of weird shaming thing, and I genuinely feel bad anytime somebody gets noped out of a room. Now we don't have to worry about that because we can just set the parameters, and you know, you have to be this tall to ride kind of type situation for co-op play. We're also getting new Void enemies for Void battles. I think it was Agni who is showing up, who is an awesome dragon, probably one of my favorites that I have. And then we'll also be getting a new High Dragon Trial. This one's Mercury, so get ready. It's coming. It was teased a little while ago, but now it's 100% real, and it's time to jump on the bandwagon here. And then at the very end of this little 5-minute spiel that we got, Dragalia Lost and Fire Emblem Heroes meeting in a crossover event, and I am so happy about that. It's called Fire Emblem Lost Heroes, and I know at the bottom it says information about the event will be, you know, shared later about when it's coming, you know, what characters are in and all that stuff. I honestly think that we're just going to be getting the namesake characters. So I think who we're looking at are probably Alphonse and Sharena, but maybe Anna. The reason I say that is typically they come in 3s. So for most showcases that Dragalia has, and if they're doing like the iconic trio for Fire Emblem Heroes, I feel like it's got to be those 3, right? You can sub in Fjorm or even Air, I guess, who's kind of like replaced Fjorm. But I genuinely feel like the trio of Anna, Sharena, and Alphonse are like the core that you want to stick with. And if you don't play Dragalia, you probably don't know this, but there's a couple different, there's probably like 6 or 8 weapon types that you have in game. The mainstays, that being swords, lances, and axes. Those are kind of the original 3, as it were. But there's sabers, or I guess katanas, I guess is what they call them. Bows, there's wands, staffs, there's other things as well. But I feel like since we have that trio holding those items, which would fit pretty darn well, those might be the 3 that we see. Again, we don't know if there's going to be 3, but I feel pretty confident that there would be those 3 that go in there. I'm very, very excited about this. This makes me really happy. We don't know when it's coming. A friend of mine, Igneous, said that Cygames usually teases this stuff months in advance. So if you haven't gotten on board yet, you might want to do that maybe. I'll probably cover this in a more Heroes-oriented video. But either way, I'm pretty excited about this. This is super, super exciting. I think a lot of people who haven't played Dragalia, fingers crossed that it's available everywhere soon. It's still only in like 8 countries, I think, overall. In fact, I even had a poll on the community tab saying, would you play, or does it make you want to play Dragalia if you don't already? And a lot of you guys said in the comments that like I would if I could, or you know, I even if I wanted to, I can't because it's still not here. I don't know why it's not available everywhere in Europe yet, but it's really dumb that it's not. And I'm sorry that it's not. But I think players who haven't played Dragalia, who have only been really focused on Heroes, haven't really experienced any other games in the gacha type realm, might play Dragalia and be like, wow, there's a lot of good things happening over here. That gives me hope. Because Cygames is very, very generous with how they handle their gameplay, and that is pretty incredible. So, that said, I'm going to probably throw in some Fae music just to tie in the theme together while we're talking about Dragalia, and also have a Fire Emblem Heroes crossover. So I would assume probably late summer, early fall for this event, based on what I've been told, but it could be sooner, it could be later, I don't really know. Either way, I'm excited. I'm saving up all my Wormite. I got a lot. I would bust it all on Gala Randall, but I'm not doing that because I know that this is coming, and this definitely takes priority. I am very happy about that. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Do you like Dragalia Lost? Have you played Dragalia Lost? Do you only play Fae? Do you only play Dragalia? Let me know any and all thoughts in the comments down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I don't ask very often, but I figured I'd give it a shot. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. I would not be opposed to you doing that. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and I will catch you next time.